Many of us have faced fear of one thing or the other. Fears come and go. Sometimes they are dealt with effectively, and at times the fears lose their validity or die down on their own. In this video, we shall specifically discuss fear of failure, what it means, what causes it, and how to overcome it to enjoy true success in work and in life. Nobody likes to fail, but it is normal to fail due to some mistakes or unexpected circumstances beyond one's control. However, for some people, failing leads them to such a major psychological threat that their motivation to avoid failure exceeds their motivation to succeed. This fear of failure causes them to unknowingly sabotage their own chances of success in various ways. There could be several reasons or causes which trigger the fear of failure. Basically, at the root of all this is psychological conditioning of the mind. For example, if you have the habit of being a perfectionist, then you will like to put off taking the action till you are fully convinced that the outcome will be perfect. In a way, no action is also inaction, pointing to the fact that you are afraid to try. Some past event where your failure caused embarrassment and as a result you lost all confidence, like making a bad presentation which was criticized by your seniors. This has conditioned your mind negatively. There could be overcritical parents during childhood or non-encouraging spouse which could deny much needed motivation for you to get up and take action. Humiliation in the friends or professional circle, focusing too much on the possibility of negative outcome. Experiencing such a trauma can sometimes stay in mind, and if it gets linked to your having taken an initiative in which you were a failure, may cause the fear of failure. This fear gets triggered every time you want to take an action or perform. The fears can be so empowering that at times one may decide not to try any new idea at all, something that one must do for progress or growth or for general day-to-day working. The person fears that if he tries his hand at something, he may not only be unsuccessful, but it may lead to a series of failures or a larger fear. In such cases, failing can bring forth negative feelings and emotions such as disappointment, anger, frustration, sadness, regret, and confusion. It is not failure per se which is bad, but it is the unwanted reaction or behavior of some people who experience failure. You may like to take one or more of the following 10 suggestions to help overcome your fear of failure. Begin with acknowledging the fact that you have a fear of failure. Once you accept a situation, then you can take the corrective action and do something to improve your situation. Believe you me, this step itself will take a lot of load off your shoulders. You are now at a better stage to sit down and analyze your fear. Try to find out what situation or person triggers this fear. Once you face the fear a few times psychologically, you will fear less as you have tried to break it down to various components it is made of. If there are any messages, lessons to be learned from this exercise, then note them down carefully and make a solid plan to move ahead in life. But don't do this exercise too often. It is said that higher the risk, higher the reward. Whether it is the career or the investment or business decision, the risky areas do pay higher dividends. Thus, if one takes informed and well-calculated risks, the chances are that the reward shall be better than the average. If you are motivated by the self-image of striking big and to make your mark on the world, then the positive motivation shall be bigger than the negative force of the fear. This will urge you to ignore the fear of failure or fear of rejection. The unknown is a major source of energy of fear. When you don't know what you are dealing with and what are the potential consequences, good or bad, then the negative seems far worse than they actually are. Take the power out of the fear by understanding the situation. Thus, it would be advisable to empower yourself with the complete information by researching all the potential outcomes, both good and bad. That way, you will properly understand the risk of failure and benefits of success. Analyzing these outcomes will help you see through the fear of failure and make a logical decision. Also, dig out the alternatives. Maybe there is a better one, more profitable or less risky, or perhaps both. The best antidote to fear of failure is action. If you keep sitting there doing nothing, then fear will feed on you. The more you fear, stronger the fear will become. For example, if your analysis shows that you failed last time because you lacked a certain skill set or you associated with the wrong person, this prompts you to acquire that particular skill set or connect with the right person. Is it not that simple? One of the most powerful questions you can pose to yourself or your team could be, what is the worst that could happen? What would be the total damage? How long will it take to recover? The answer may surprise you as it is probably less than you expect. How hard would it be to find a job in case your startup entrepreneurial venture fails? Chances are you could get a job within a few weeks, whereas you expected and prepare for a few months. So ask yourself, are these few rough weeks strong enough to keep you in a mediocre situation indefinitely? The benefits of positive thinking hardly need to be overemphasized in today's world. Positive thinking with visualization for right outcome is an amazingly powerful way to build self-confidence and control self-sabotage. Meditation is an excellent self-help method to connect with your subconscious mind and reprogram it. Meditation will definitely be helpful in removing these self-sabotaging belief systems, either given by someone or self-acquired. This means that you should make a solid contingency plan also. This is one more way to overcome the fear of failure by reducing the downside. Even if your first option fails, with a solid backup plan, you would have option to maintain the status quo. If you manage risk intelligently, you can get the benefits of risky opportunities while getting yourself a safety net. After having worked on all the suggestions given here, if you still feel that you can't do enough on your own or you just lack the willpower to do it alone, then don't delay taking the advice of an expert in the field of your specialization or a counselor. Should you decide to follow the steps in this video also, then the work of expert shall be to reinforce your personal efforts. Sincerely follow these steps to help you overcome fear of failure. I hope you will find this video useful. You will like to read the detailed article on this subject, and we have given the link in the description box below. If you have liked this video, then please do share and like. I would also urge you to visit our website and also get connected with us on Facebook. The link to our Facebook page and website is on your screen. We keep putting useful videos, articles on our website and also on Facebook page. Also, we would love to see and respond to your comments, suggestions and experiences. For more videos in future, please do hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end.